Namaste, beautiful beings, and welcome to our World Healing Meditation. My name is Leanne Somers, and I welcome you to another beautiful program where we get to shine our light and spread our love around the world. So, one of the topics that's going on right now in the world that I wanted to incorporate in our healing meditation today is that we've got two major centers, power points around the planet where the violet flame holds great presence in the etheric realms with temples of light that are right now experiencing quite a bit of struggle and challenge. And one of those is over the land of Cuba, who's dealing with a lot of COVID crisis. And the other one is over in Mount Shasta in the northern part of California, where Saint Germain calls his home, and there's a whole bunch of work in his temples and etheric retreats that ground the Aquarian age fire into this now moment, and work with a lot of other different rays from those temples as well. So I wanted to take a few moments because they've got some fires going on in the forest over there, and they've got the COVID going on over here, to really just kind of tune into those two violet flame temples and offer our service. So if you will please join me. Let's begin by bringing our hands together. Give them a wonderful rub. Just close your eyes. Take a couple of nice, sweet centering breaths. And begin to feel yourself turning your energy on. As you rub your hands together, open up all the meridians, open up the acupuncture points, fire up your chakras, begin to feel energized throughout your entire beautiful being. And then as you're breathing in and breathing out, do so quite mindfully. Really oxygenate the flame of your spirit. Picture your heart ablaze. Picture your mind full of sacred consciousness. Picture your body, divine temple, an instrument for healing. And then as you begin to feel your palms really opening up the chakra channels, pumping light through every part of your being, they're going to grab onto each other, get kind of sticky. It's going to become a little bit of work to open those channels and press those hands back and forth. And when you're feeling like you're pulling taffy, bring your hands into prayer position, ground into the heart, right in the center of your chest. Press your thumbs against your breastbone. Turn your inner vision downwards and inwards into the center of your heart. Take a nice long breath from the base of your spine all the way up through your central channels to the very top of your head. And picture in the center of you a beautiful band of light, like a central spine of light, full of energy. And begin to picture that spine of light elongating, extending beyond your root chakra, all the way down into the Earth Star chakra beneath you at the base of your aura. Let that spine of light extend upwards through the crown chakra, and let it plug you into your soul star space, the gateway of your spirit, that beautiful space where you open to your divine connections and your higher resources. And so as you begin to feel yourself truly elongated and centralized around your light axis, take a few more breaths into the heart. Begin to envision that green chakra, the Anahata chakra, unfolding its 24 petals outwards in every single direction. And very gently, just let your love flow. Take a big hard breath. Let any stress or tension that you're holding in your emotions or your energetic body, just let it all release on your out breath. Slow down your breathing and draw your breath all the way down into your abdomen, relaxing and opening up your sacral center, the seat of the hara, the space of your soul deep inside of you. And as you relax the heart point, begin to feel the sacral chakra illuminated from within, full and overflowing with beautiful violet fire. Begin to feel the alchemy of the violet flame producing itself from deep within your sacral center. As you become aware of that violet flame, let it move upwards through your channel, distributing into your solar plexus. Begin to feel a deep cleansing taking place, nice and effortlessly, but very deeply. Allow your yellow chakra, the solar plexus just below the rib cage, to receive this violet fire. And as that sacred fire comes through this PowerPoint of emotions and energies and empowerment, just begin to breathe into your solar center and become truly energized, present in this moment. Begin to feel a state of joyful love, gratitude, appreciation to yourself, what I would call self-respect. As you're breathing in and breathing out, let your whole abdomen fill with light. Begin to feel that violet fire dropping down from the sacral into the root, cleansing and clearing the powerful root chakra to give you a space to ground into your humanity. Let the root fill with purity, with innocence, security, with hope. And then begin to feel the root chakra opening at the base of the spine, feeling quite safe to open. Begin to feel yourself relaxing in your hips, relaxing in your pelvic area. You might feel a gentle sensation pulling you back in your seat as your tailbone opens up its portal and releases your light down into the earth and grounds you. There you go. Now from your root chakra, from the tip of your tailbone, from the balls of your feet, the tips of your toes, begin to envision multiple channels of light streaming down through the earth star grids, grounding into that platform of light where your sacred mandala for grounding exists. Drop into your earth star chakra and allow it to hold you in absolute strength, absolute security, right here in this earthly world as your divine self. You've seen many statues of great beings like Kuan Yin and Buddha standing or sitting in lotus flowers. So you might perceive that in your earth star chakra. You might see a great big flower of light that you ground into like they do. Or perhaps you'll see the earth star chakra showing itself to you in a different way. Perhaps as a yoga mat or as a sacred geometric form. However you experience it, know that that's perfect. Just ground down, plug into your earth star grids, and begin to feel connection with all the life force energy that is the multitude of grid lines that run through our entire planet Earth. Begin to perceive grids upon grids upon grids of light in all different colors. All of our beautiful planet, our humble way from home, is built just like we are on an energetic grid. And where the grid lines intersect, there are chakra points around the planet. And one of those chakra points is your earth star grid. This is where you plug into all the power lines of the earth. As I begin to feel a crystal clear connection forming between your earth star chakra and connecting into the grids of the planet, just take a nice big deep breath and lock into the grids. There you go, my beautiful friends. And now begin to feel yourself so safe and secure here in the world. So completely grounded and connected. And begin to open the center of your earth star chakra simply by your intention. And all your roots come together in like one solid beam of light. Extension of your central channel, let it flow all the way down to the very center of the earth. Ground into the crystalline core of our planet. And as you touch the heart of the earth, bring all of this light that's flowing through you down into the earth. Let that violet flame that is now blazing brightly from your sacral center across the hara, through your lower chakras, down through this central channel. Offer this sacred fire to the earth. This is the flame of freedom and transmutation. It is the light of perfection, the light of justice. And so as we offer the sacred violet fire, let us offer all the balance guidance that this flame affords us. Begin to send all that energy to the heart of the earth. See that sacred violet flame expanding through the heart center of our planet, through the crystalline core, and then uploading to all the grids of our planet. Continue to distribute this beautiful violet fire. Allow the karma of this world to cleanse in the wake of this violet light. And as we are offering this sacred fire, let us take a moment now, pressing our hands together in our heart, to open our hearts a little bit wider. Let us call that violet flame up through the heart center. Let it continue to rise through the heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And as it begins to penetrate through the top of your head, let it move through the gateway beyond our earthly plane, through the soul star chakra, up through the highest channels, to all of the realms of assistance, guidance, and healing. Let us begin to feel the blazing violet fire rising through a huge channel of I Am Presence light, all the way up to the very source of life itself, to the highest, purest one. And as you connect with your violet flame up to the heart of Mother, Father, God, Source, Creator, Creation, whatever you understand that beautiful source to be, allow yourself to feel divine love pouring down through this channel, over you and around you and through you. And then taking a beautiful deep breath, let us open above the soul star a violet flame gateway, connecting into the astral levels and into the etheric planes, where all the great beings of the violet fire reside, and where the temples of light distributed around the world are holding the sacred violet flame for all of humanity, for all of the earth's highest purposes. Let us take a few moments and connect from that sacred portal in our central channel to the light of the violet flame in the etheric temple over Cuba. And as we connect there, let us see the Archangels Amethyst and Zadkiel standing heart to heart, facing this violet fire. And gathered with them, begin to envision hundreds of thousands of beings of beautiful violet light. And even more than that, millions upon millions of souls coming to support the energies of this temple. Allow each and every them to open up their hearts, open up their channels, connect into you, and add your light and your love to the work that is being done here. And you will see in the center of that sacred violet flame all the population of Cuba and surrounding areas, the islands of the Caribbean, and throughout the entire space where the flame is dominating the cleansing and clearing of the world. So even across to the state of Florida and beyond, feel the circumference of the influence of the sacred fire moving into the oceans, down into South America, into the Gulf of Mexico, and radiating across all of these beautiful spaces. Continue to feel the violet fire transmuting all the way down beyond the surface of the earth, every grid point that is holding karmic energy from the planet, from those who walked this earth before. And begin to feel that you are participating in a beautiful transmutational process. Become aware also of a second channel of light that you are creating from that violet gateway above your soul star, across the grids of the planet, to the etheric plains above Mount Shasta in Northern California. And there you will see a similar violet flame temple and a wide open channel that takes you into the heart of the mountain. And as you come to your awareness of the sacred violet flame that is there, you'll see Master Saint Germain holding counsel with the many beings that ground and work with the violet flame in this sacred home. Allow yourself to be a part of this process as well. Let us bow in service to the great masters. Let us receive instruction from the violet flame on how we may be of assistance to all those in need, not only in these two places in the world and throughout their spheres of influence, but also to the higher flame of the Aquarian age, which we are also connecting into. But that one is being connected into from the heart point of your being. So deep in the sacral center, feel the Hara illuminated seat of your soul. And then from the Hara, a very simple channel, open and flowing, to what is known as the victory point, a new chakra that is being built in this Aquarian age, that rests between the solar plexus and the sacral center, where the two meet inside of you, where the energies of the golden ruby ray fire and the violet flame converge. And from that freedom point, feel a channel of light connecting you to the heart of the Aquarian flame, the flame for the next 2,000 years that is feeding from the cosmic levels and the planetary levels into the violet temples around the planet. And as you become aware of the Aquarian fire, breathe into your spirit and step into that plane of consciousness. Stand in the very center of that Aquarian spark, holding in your intention both temples in Mount Shasta and over Cuba, and distributing this Aquarian fire and all its transmutational gifts and properties and all of its divine healing rays, blessings and boons into those two spaces. Become aware that you are the recipient for this healing and the co-creator of it. So very simply, open your heart, open your mind, follow your intuition, and allow these beautiful violet waves to flow through you. Let the sacred fire blaze around you, beyond you, beneath you, and above you. Begin to feel that you are dropping this energy from those etheric planes in partnership with all the guides and guardians that are working diligently there, down into the earthly grids, to provide solutions for all challenges, to transmute negativity into positivity, and to restore divine perfection according to divine will. Begin to feel a great state of infinite love blazing through you. Feel the caring that you possess. Very beautifully, just continue to open your channel, let that light flow. And breathing in and breathing out, take this time now to center yourself in your own intentions, your own healing, and your own wishes for all those that you care about around the world. Relax your hands in your lap if you choose, or continue to hold them against your heart if you prefer. Take this time to connect to the master within you, to the light of your own being. Elevate into your highest state of consciousness, and allow yourself to transmute all lower vibrations, all resistance, all pain and suffering, all loss and grief, all forgetfulness and ignorance. And very beautifully, just continue to feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter. It is time for elevation. It is time for transcendence. It is time for solutions to be open to this world. It is time for great healing to take place. You are the way showers. You are the light bearers. As such, take the courage of the Aquarian flame into your hearts and your minds, into your souls. Draw from the resilience of this fire and the many who hold it in the highest regard. Infuse every part of yourself with the cosmic will of the violet flame. Become completely immersed into this light. Immerse yourself in its consciousness. Feel its vibration penetrating every aspect of your being. Allow the divine to exist within you. Allow the source of knowledge to reside in your thoughts, in your beliefs, and in your wisdom. Allow the truth of love and compassion to flow like an endless river from your heart. And let your heart truly open. Give yourself permission to transcend your lowerness. And in doing so, trust that all lower vibrations will be healed by the light of the violet flame. Trust that you will be complete and whole. Trust that you will be supported and guided. And now, dear ones, allow yourself to truly receive the abundance that is the energy in the heart of the violet flame. And as the abundance becomes benevolence, become attuned to the quality of benevolence in every aspect of your being, in every facet of your life, in your thoughts, in your deeds, in your actions, and in your words, in your feelings and in your sensations. Come to know benevolence as your nature. Come to know freedom as your nature as well. For you are truly free beings. Not just the idea of freedom, but to exist as God freedom. That is your birthright. Not your duty, your birthright. meditate on your benevolence and your freedom. Cultivate the energy, the wisdom, and the power of these frequencies. Gather them into your center and shine them and share them outwards in the world. Become a living blessing, a sacred being, so that all that you do becomes a ritual, a blessing, a dispensation. Become a blessing of God's perfection in this world. And now become aware of the divine plan for all of the planet, for all of life. And know that this is perfection too. Trust in the perfection of the plan. Bless yourselves. Bless each other. And bless the world. Let us now bring our hands together once again. Press them into prayer position. Ground them into the heart. Feel your hands enveloped in violet fire. And then breathe that violet flame into the heart, grounding all that you've experienced into the center of your love. And then as you exhale softly, release down through your channel, through your roots, the grounding of the sacred fire, the benevolence of your being, the righteous freedom of your birthright, into this here and now dimension, into this space, time, and beings. And then drawing up energy from the heart of the earth, all the way through the grids, in through your center. And then on your next breath, exhale up through your channel, touching the heart of spirit, the allness, the omnipresence, the greatness of all that is. And then breathing in once again from the allness and oneness. Draw that love and light in perfection into the heart center as well. Hold that by the flame, beautifully poised on your freedom chakra, your victory point, right between the solar plexus and the sacral center. And as you ground this flame once again into that newly born chakra, breathe with great confidence and courage. with great trust in the unfolding plan and the purpose of you within it. And now coming all the way back to center. Take one more nice, big, heartwarming breath. Exhale completely. Give your hands a nice, gentle rub. Feel free to stretch your neck and your shoulders, to wiggle your body, and to come on back nice and gently. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful violet flame world healing today. I hope that you've enjoyed the freedom and the perfection and all the incredible healing rays that we've channeled through us today. May you always be blessed. Namaste, my friends. Until we meet again, have a beautiful week, and thank you so much for being you. Namaste.